Hi, I'm Jack Koenig with Graco, and today I will demonstrate several ways to fill or refill a G3 Max grease reservoir. The pumps I'll be filling today are all part of the G3 Max Gen 2 family of automatic lubrication pumps. Before you begin refilling the reservoir, be sure you are using the correct grease. If the grease is not the same as the grease that is already in the pump, check to make sure that the two greases are compatible. Mixing two incompatible greases together can cause them to break down or harden or have some other problems that could leave your equipment unprotected. So just take a moment to be sure you're using the correct grease for the lubrication system. Once you've confirmed this, you're ready to begin. One of the most accessible ways of refilling the reservoir is through the Zerk fitting. Our G3 grease pumps ship with a Zerk nipple installed, which allows them to be refilled with either a grease gun or a barrel pump that has a standard jaw coupler. However, this is one of the slowest ways to refill the reservoir, and it can often be very messy. Whenever using this method, be sure to wipe off the Zerk fitting first, and also make sure the jaw coupler isn't full of dirty grease. Another common method is to use a quick disconnect hydraulic coupler, or QD, to attach a barrel pump to the reservoir. The male portion of this arrangement is often called a fill stud. Refilling through a QD is a lot faster, and it doesn't create the mess that a Zerk coupler does. As with the Zerk nipple, be sure to wipe off the male fill stud and make sure the female end is clean as well before connecting them together. This G3 has a follower plate with a level sensor, so it can detect when the grease is replenished, and it will clear the alarm automatically. You need to stay with the G3 while it is filling to make sure it doesn't get overfilled. If you walk away and let the barrel pump run unsupervised, it could overfill the reservoir, which can damage it. When you are finished refilling the G3, disconnect the power from the barrel pump and then detach the QD coupler. Wipe off the male stud again and then replace the dust cap. This last step is very important because it helps prevent grease contamination. If you are concerned about overfilling the reservoir, then we recommend that you consider a pump with an autofill shutoff valve, or AFSO for short. This valve cuts off the grease supply line between the barrel pump and the autolube pump, preventing damage to the reservoir. A third method for refilling is exclusive to a special hand pump. A cartridge filler pump works with grease cartridges. This is not as fast as using a barrel pump, but it's still a lot faster than filling through the Zerk nipple. Also, this method is not recommended for G3s that include a follower plate. The cartridge filler pump requires a mating fitting that remains installed in the G3. Remove the dust cap to access it and check to make sure it's clean. If any dirt has found its way inside, be sure to wipe it out. Remove the cap from the end of the filler pump by twisting it off. Load the cartridge into the pump and then replace the threaded cap. Place the male nipple into the female fitting on the G3 and push the grease into the reservoir until the cartridge has been emptied. Then remove the filler pump from the female fitting. Twist off the end to remove the empty cartridge and then replace it with a new one. Repeat this process until the reservoir is sufficiently filled. Be sure to hold down the left arrow for a few seconds to clear the low-level alarm after you have refilled the reservoir. This will return the G3 pump to normal working order and allow it to resume operation. I hope this video has been informative and helpful. Please contact us with any questions, and thank you for choosing Graco.